I find it quite odd that after all this long journey, whatever it is, through my life, that I look back and I'm here in Roanoke, Salem. I've lived in Roanoke County most of the time now on the Appalachian Trail and travel a whole lot of times, camping, freezing, starving. Put that up. Anyway, I'd been out at Flint's. I'd run in a political campaign to replace Congressman Dr. Larry McDonald, Piedmont Hospital. I thought of it. I'd forgotten it for a minute a while ago in one of the videos I just put up. Excuse me. This is reality, I guess. Is that what they would call it? Nobody wants to see this. I mean, somebody I know, she couldn't keep from watching the reality programs, and I thought I didn't get what she was watching it for. Well, they all have lots of money and having a good time, and sure not the life I've lived, is it? Anyway, the reason I put this up, I didn't mean to say that. I ran in the campaign because I'd written a book about Larry McDonald, Congressman Doctor. Well, it was about the Illuminati. I didn't know it was Illuminati. I was writing about mind control murders, Tesla files that were stolen in 30, and I guess I'll go in and tell this because later I found out, I guess I found out after Trump was president, that his uncle that he was with a lot growing up was George Trump, I believe it was his name, was a professor at MIT, and he was part of, so history tells you, look what they've done to my dad, though, I mean, total lies. Helped steal the Tesla files, and they had a lot more than just telling about mind control and how you could cure an illness or create it, or you mass hypnotize people. Mind control used on them. Armies that are in now, they can do it easy by computers and satellites and everything. And how dare you tell it? They'll call it mental illness and lock the victims up, right? I wanted to say this, though. I was out at Larry Flint's, and he'd been shot by a program shooter while I was trying to do the book in Marietta, and he was shot in Lawrenceville. So fast forward, I'm giving this just as information here. To update, I guess. He tells in here about Larry McDonald being part of his shooting, and I put that up. I don't know if you can see it if I tried to, and I've needed to have gotten a copy of this. It's just about shot, I think. Shouldn't use that word, should I? Anyway, he mentions Larry McDonald. I know who's responsible for his shooting in Lawrenceville. Now, I wanted to get this after I left Mr. Flint's. Let me do this first. This is an article, and I lost the rest of it. It's about October the 19th. It's the 80th anniversary of Roosevelt's visit to Roanoke. Well, I don't know when this article came out, but it's talking about Franklin Delano Roosevelt, October the 19th of 34, downtown Roanoke at the Museum of Western Virginia. Talking about some other stuff, but I lost the other article. But it's odd that after I left Flint's, he showed me in 83, he showed me a parody that was going to be published in Hustler magazine. And I wondered why he was showing me that, because I just met him a couple of times, been flown out there, and I knew he'd been shot, though, by a program shooter in 78. And here, one of the doctors I'm writing about is supposed to go down in the KAL that was shot down from Juneau, Alaska to Seoul, South Korea, August 31st of 83. So I got a feeling that this is on the, I don't know, my sound. So anyway, I end up in D.C., and I had a car he furnished, and I'm up there. And they sent that endorsement April of 84. Now then, the parody happened. It was about Jerry Falwell, Liberty University in Lynchburg. And Falwell sued him in court here in the Federal Building, the POF building here in Roanoke. Well, it ended up that Mr. Flint was here, and I'm up on the Appalachian Trail. I never knew I was going to end up here in Roanoke, Salem. Anyway, I did, so I'm not going to try to fill in. You can. I'd end up doing 20 more years of this if I live. But anyway, I didn't see him when he was here. But anyway, when the movie came out, Flint versus I forgot now when it went, freedom of speech before the courts, and the movie was, well, it had Woody Harrelson, and even the name Woody gets involved in all this. But someone came up on the mountain because I was freezing, starving. They didn't come up there for that reason, but they were told, they were from Albuquerque, and told to bring me down. And that's when the Larry Flint movie was on my birthday, the one I've always used anyway. It was opening here, and it's one of 7 first openings they have before whatever they do, special openings. And one was, oddly enough, on my birthday, January 7th. And I didn't get to see it. I ended right back up on the Appalachian Trail, dragging my stuff up and freezing and starving. So, where am I going with this? I guess that was that. I guess the point, too, was what's the chance of me finding out about my kidnapping? And I'm going to sit down now. I've shown that my dad never married Wallace Simpson. She married a double, an imposter. That's just one of them there. And Roosevelt, let me sit down. Don't let the chair go out from under me. Oh, dear. Anyway, bear with me here. When I found out about my real name, I found out that Roosevelt, President FDR Roosevelt, was part of my kidnapping, and they continued with all this. They're part of the Illuminati, the global government, that my father would not have anything to do with, and they took him down with character assassination. Never married Wallace. I mean, my father's name has been so vilified when his problem was being honest and caring. In fact, they took him down. He wouldn't allow things to happen or take orders from the Illuminati. And they formed, after they took him down, and installed Elizabeth's father, illegal, George VI, so they're all illegal. Elizabeth, the whole bloody family's illegal. But anyway, it allowed the treaties and everything else to happen, that the global government, the Illuminati, came into power. Rockefellers, Rothschilds, that control your banking, and they control everything, for goodness sake. The media, they certainly control your media. And they're in power now. So why did I put that up? I guess that article about Roosevelt and all these oddities are, people would say is a coincidence. Well, they're not. There gets to be too many. So I guess that's about all I'm going to put up, because I'm really, really tired, and I'll be 80 years old next month. So I really hope that my children, who I haven't seen in so long, there's nothing can repay for that. There's nothing on the face of this earth that can. I just hope they're safe and well, and I see them again. I'm with them again. I hope people pay for their crimes. That's what I'm trying to say, though. So many people got into it. They did it to my father, my mom, Claudia Ruth O'Keefe from Madison, Wisconsin. Mom and Dad were still alive and married to each other in 1986 when I came to Roanoke in October. And that double died in 1972, was buried at Windsor, Frogmore, Windsor, with the royal family. How's that? An American spy and a phony, an imposter. Certainly not my father. So how's that go? And then they got the real queen sitting over here making this video. and I am. The day I was born, there was my father never meant to leave, and he made had papers made, arrangements, and the day I was born Victoria II in 39, and I've put up a picture at Hyde Park in 39, the year I was born, of George, the illegal George's brother, that was installed by the Illuminati, and here he is with President Roosevelt. You get it? Um, and well, I'm tired, so I'm gonna get off right at the moment, and I guess that's all I'm gonna put up today, or maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know what else I can put up. Okay.